I've set the watch so that the chemicals will ignite at 9 o'clock. You have 1 minute to live, Miss Blake.
Get him up. Get rid of that gun. The knife.
Stupidity endangers our entire organization. There was no clue left except the charred remains of the watch. That's all Rex Bennett needs. He will discover where the incendiary device was made.
That doesn't point to us, Excellency.
But it points to Hassan, the brass worker. He has just completed an electric ear machine for the destruction of the United Nations courier, arriving this afternoon with the territorial treaties. Go to Hassan, pick up the electric ear, and warn him to be on guard against Rex Bennett.
Well, there's no question but this device was used to start the fire. You can just locate the man who made it.
That won't be easy. There isn't an identifying mark on it.
There are only a few craftsmen in Casablanca who are able to do that sort of a job. The most likely suspect is a brass worker by the name of Hassan.
Place is under suspicion, Hassan. Rex Bennett may come here.
After you have taken the electric gear away, he will find nothing. My men are waiting for you at Crossing Pass.
Good. Now, if you will explain how the mechanism works.
It is very simple and very deadly. When the switch is on, the device reacts to the sound of any motor within the radius of a mile. At the same time, the indicator moves on the dial, measuring the approach of the motor. And when the hand reaches zero...
Explosion?
Yeah, just like that.
Splendid. Then the enemy courier cannot escape.
Not if you do your part. My little demon will not fail. However, should anything go wrong, Rama will be waiting in the secret radio room. What can I do for you, miss?
I'm interested in that pair of fluted candlesticks in the window.
Thank you. I'll get them. Beautiful, aren't they?
I'll take them.
gentlemen?
Police investigation, Hassan.
How can I help, sir?
Any idea who made this?
A watch. I wouldn't know, sir. Perhaps if you inquired of some of the jewelers.
Couldn't make a guess, eh?
I'm sorry, sir.
All right, Pierre, we'll try some of the jewelers. Thanks, Hassan.
Tell Rama to radio headquarters that Bennett and LaSalle have been here. Wolf had already left with the electric gear to assassinate the United Nations courier at Crozen Bridge.
Just a few more questions, Hassan.
Certainly, if I can help.
A young woman left the shop just as we came in a while ago. You know anything about her?
Nothing.
She's suspected of being an Axis spy.
I have never seen her before.
When she came in, she was carrying a black case. She didn't take it out with her. You mind if we look around?
No, but I'm sure it isn't here.
Here it is.
I assure you, gentlemen, I know nothing of this.
We'll soon find out.
Tell Rama to radio headquarters that Bennett and LaSalle have been here. Wolf had already left with the electric gear to assassinate the United Nations courier at Crozen Bridge.
Those men together. We'll pick them up later.
But how did they know the diplomatic courier was coming over the Crosan Road? It's a secret mission.
We've no time to discuss that now. We've got to get to the Crosan Bridge.
Remember, give me time to get out of range so that the machine won't react to my motor. Then throw on the switch and watch the dial. As soon as the indicator starts to move, get away from the bridge. No one is to go through.
wedge.
Perhaps if I ride back toward Casablanca, they'll follow me. And you could get through.
We'll both ride back, but regardless of what happens to me, you keep going, understand?
Get after them!
agent foils Nazi murder plot. Rex Bennett saves life of United Nations courier. Rex Bennett outwits you again. We Germans boast that we are Supermen. brave, clever, invincible. And you let this American dog...
Sergeant Speed? Yes? All right. Janet Blake, the journalist, is on her way in.
Get below. I am delighted, Miss Blake. Please be seated. May I congratulate you? Your story of the outrage at Crowsand Bridge is wonderful.
Your Highness is very kind, but my editors want to follow up on that story at once. This attack, like the others, were made by native tribesmen. Am I to tell my readers that the peoples of North Africa are pro-Nazi?
Not at all. These attacks are the work of outlaws and renegades. The people of North Africa favor the cause of the United Nations.
Would you release an official statement to that effect?
Certainly. How soon do you need it?
My story must be on the wires within an hour.
Mr. Marlowe will bring the statement to your room as soon as I dictate it.
Thank you. That'll really help me out.
You are going to be very helpful to our cause. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
Goodbye.
Rex Bennett is too clever for you Nazi swine. The day of your exposure draws near.
You can't let her release that story. Hitler will broadcast to the world this afternoon upon the North African situation. Her story would be a direct contradiction of his.
Calm down, Müller. Miss Blake, as I told her, is going to be very helpful to our cause.
Armand, I just have time to get my story on the wire. If my office calls, will you say I'll be there in 10 minutes?
No, I'll tell them, Miss Blake.
Thank you.
Don't raise an alarm. Drive straight out the shore road.
Get out. Take her to the boat.
News?
No, I was just testing my reception. Hitler is going to broadcast this afternoon, and I don't want to miss him. Pierre Lassalle speaking. What? Did you try the hotel? All right, we'll investigate at once.
What's wrong?
Janet didn't file her story. She left the hotel for the newspaper office and never got there.
It's odd. Perhaps she had trouble with her car. Try to get her on the short wave.
FD-21, calling JB. Come in, JB. That's her car.
It's not moving. The motor's idling.
FD-21, calling JB. Come in.
Call the radio control tower. Have them triangulate and locate the car in a 10-meter wavelength.
I'm Captain Boschert, Chief of Propaganda for the Führer, Miss Blake. Stop! I will conduct this affair, Herr Wolf.
Yes, sir.
You may return to your chief. Tell him that everything will go as planned. Have your men return here and stand guard. We are conferring a great honor upon you, Miss Blake. Following Hitler's broadcast to the world, you will speak to your own countrymen, confirming as an eyewitness all that the Führer has said. Your speech is prepared.
And suppose I refuse?
You will be choosing between a pleasant life and a very unpleasant death. I think you'll change your mind. Carl, show the young lady our persuader. Placed in there, as others have been before you, think it over. You still have 20 minutes before the Führer speaks.
Go back and stand guard. Let no one near the Moorish castle until the girl's broadcast is finished.
Hold it. We'll take that boat back to the Moorish castle.
Unsterblichkeit als des Volkes und Vaterlandes Retter zu wählen. Dieselbe Kameradschaft und dieselbe
Heil Hitler!
Treue.
Raise your hand, fine.
Not for that murderer.
Nichts wird dann diese Bewegung mehr aus Deutschland löschen können.
American Bennett!